Hi, everybody. I just finished an interview with Jessica Ortner from thetapping And the Tapping Solution folks are doing a big tapping summit in a couple of weeks where people from all over the world are going to learn about this tapping therapy and learn about how to do it and the effect that it has on people's lives. And when I finished the interview with Jessica, I thought, I talk about the tapping therapies a lot. I really should do a little mini video about how to do it so that you can learn a quick and effective way to calm your energy, to calm your anxiety when you do things like go to give a speech or ask a boss for a raise or say no to somebody and you're afraid of their reaction, when you go to pay your bills and you're worried about not having enough money, or when your grown child is on their way to college and you think, how am I going to survive without them here? Tapping is a wonderful way to calm the body down, to calm the body's energy system down. It actually calms the amygdala down, the excitable part of the brain. The fight or flight response in the body is what gets calmed down when we use the tapping. So if you're not familiar with tapping therapies, it's really quite simple. It's based on the body's meridian system and the acupuncture points that have been used for thousands of years with needles. But in this case, you don't need to use needles. You can actually use your fingers. So here's just a simple process, a simple basic algorithm for tapping, a simple way to use it. You want to just pick something that's bothering you, something you might be afraid of, you feel anxious about, or uncomfortable with. Whatever it is, just pick something specific. So, for example, I'm going to tap on feeling anxious about paying my bills. Let's do that. You start with what we call the karate chop spot, right here. Either hand doesn't matter. And by the way, tapping is very forgiving. You don't have to be exact with the spots. Just in the general area is going to be fine. You start right here and you say, even though I feel really anxious about paying my bills, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel really anxious about paying my bills, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel really anxious about paying my bills, I love and accept myself anyway. Then you go to the tapping points. Paying my bills. This anxiety about paying my bills. I feel anxious about paying my bills. I feel anxious about paying my bills. Paying my bills makes me feel anxious. Right here. Paying my bills makes me feel anxious. Under the arm. Paying my bills makes me feel anxious, and the top of the head. This anxiety about paying my bills. And you can stop, take a deep breath, and just notice if the anxiety is calmed down in your body. Now, you can do it again, and what I forgot to mention in the beginning is you can measure your level of anxiety on a scale from 1 to 10, so that you can really measure it after you do the tapping to see if it's gone down. So I'm going to do it again, but let's say that I'm going to tap on the anxiety I feel at saying no to my brother. Even though I feel anxious about saying no to my brother, who would like me to help him move this weekend, I deeply and profoundly accept myself. Even though I feel anxious about saying no to my brother, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel anxious about saying no to my brother, I deeply and profoundly accept myself. Then again, we go to the spots. Feeling anxious about saying no to my brother. I don't want to say no to my brother. Saying no to my brother makes me feel anxious. Saying no to my brother. This fear of saying no to my brother. This anxiety about saying no to my brother. Under the arm. This anxiety about saying no to my brother. Top of the head. This anxiety about saying no. And close your eyes. Take a breath. And just notice if your body feels calm. Now, whether you say, even though I feel anxious about paying my bills, I love and accept myself anyway, or even though I feel anxious about paying my bills, I deeply and profoundly accept myself. The idea is to embrace how you feel and to love yourself anyway. I mean, you could even say, even though I feel anxious about paying my bills, I love myself anyway. I feel anxious about paying my bills. 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 Those are the spots. Eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye where the little bone is, under the nose, under the chin, under the arm, either side doesn't matter, and, chin, collarbone, under the arm, and the head. So remember, the steps are identify one thing that you feel anxious about, Measure your anxiety on a scale from 1 to 10. Just close your eyes and check in with your body. Start with the karate chop spot. Even though I feel anxious about blank, whatever it is, I love and accept myself anyway. Do that 3 times, and then go through the spots. Eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head. Close your eyes, take a breath, and notice on a scale from 1 to 10 where the anxiety is. It's really that simple. The results can be profound. Have fun with it. Bye.